Welcome to Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing podcast. This is episode 243. We got my man Brian on here. The birthday kid Carlos will be on here in a minute. And we got a special guest. It's going to be the fearsome foursome today, the fellas. It's the fellas, man. All right. Got my man Steve Dillard. But anyway, a little bit about me, line dance instructor for actually going on the 20th year, believe it or not. 20 years. Okay. Old school. That's what Big Moochie called me, OG, right here. Okay. I'll come to line dancing. But love the line dance. Been doing it for a while. I'm here in Spartanburg, South Carolina, through Denver, Colorado. Most of y'all know me. This is the last episode. The last episode is August 2nd, but I got a couple announcements I got to make today. So, and of course, one of my co-hosts is Brian Price, is moving up through the ranks. I saw you teaching Linda Sales event. What's up with that? How you doing,
What's
man?
What's going on? How you doing, Mr. Charles? You doing all right?
I'll probably freeze in a minute.
Look who it is. Look who it is. All the way from that palatial estate in Orlando.
What's up, guys?
Now, Mr. Charles, now we know how Shaq and Michael Jordan and all of them live.
Yeah, it was nice. That was a nice situation down there, man.
In Orlando. Then Miami. Close. All right. That's close.
I think you're breaking up, Mr. Charles.
Carlos going to have to tell again.
No, we got
Mr. Charles, your connection a little slow.
We got the greatest narrator of all time.
While I'm doing this,
Brian is the greatest narrator.
I don't know if y'all can anybody hear me?
You know.
Can you hear me?
Coming in, I'm getting ready to bring Steve in if I can. Everything is kind of slow. I don't know if it's my computer. Should do it through Carlos' computer. If I got that good computer. We winging it, people. I think we're getting ready to. I think the podcast getting ready to put them out in pasture. It's just been a trip.
Wait a minute, we gotta share this link.
I'm trying to get Steve in here. You might have to listen. I don't know.
I got him
in the back.
Fun bunch got the nice backdrop.
Holla. What's up? How you doing today?
Hello.
How are we doing?
Anybody there?
Good. How you been, man?
Yeah.
Not bad. Pretty good. I think last night was the first time that I got to relax since last week.
Yeah, all these events back to back.
I'm just frozen.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Brian, you frozen.
Can you hear me? Carlos, Mr. Charles having his own conversation with himself. The three of us sitting here talking, and Mr. Charles, he on his own.
That's right. That's right.
I'm on my.
Yes.
Is Carlos on there?
A good time. How are y'all fellas doing?
Y'all know what I'm getting ready to do.
Mr. Charles, go back out and come back in.
Go back and try it again.
Yeah, go out and come back in.
The exit page.
Hold on, Steve.
I guess I have to join y'all.
All right. Let him go out, come back in. But yeah, how you been, Steve? I seen you been active all over the streets out here in the line dance world.
Listen, the beat doesn't stop, man. We went to New Orleans last weekend, and I stayed there all the way until Monday, and come Tuesday. I didn't do my usual Tuesday nights because we had storms out here. But by Wednesday, I had 2 classes. By Thursday, I was on a boat. So we did our initial wobble on the Hudson boat ride on Thursday night. And then on Friday, went back to class again yesterday. So we definitely still moving.
So that I heard you talk about that when we was in New Orleans. So is that a monthly thing now or a weekly thing that the boat ride? Is that something that you're going to like incorporate throughout the summer?
Yeah, for the rest of the summer, I'm going to be doing it. I got a date for it for August 15th. The next date after that will be September 11th, and then we'll close it out on October 17th.
Okay, so before we get to it, too much into that, because it's a lot of people in here that could be watching the replay or in here now who don't really know who you are. Tell them like
That's
where
right.
you at. Get into that. Talk about what you do. All that good stuff.
Yes, my name's Steve from Bunch Dillard. I'm out of Peekskill, New York currently. Born and raised in Ossining, New York, which is around 8 miles down the road. Been line dancing now for 12 years. I'll be celebrating my anniversary come next month. And well, the month after next in September, we'll be celebrating our anniversary. And
Sweet.
yeah, choreographer. I do videography. When I came in just to get familiar with the grounds, I started doing a lot of videos and so forth. So people would probably think that I just started out as a photographer that became that started line dancing, but I actually came in with the intention of line dancing and throwing line dance events and parties and so forth, connecting with others.
Okay.
You know, Carlos, it's amazing when you look at the different instructors or the different people that we interview or that we meet, of how many different hats people wear. You
Yeah.
know, people sit back and they think that, well, all they do is teach line dance, right? That's all they do. They just teach line dance, but they don't see all of the layers behind what's going on. They teach line dance. They're a choreographer. They're a DJ. They're a videographer. They're a party planner. They're all these different things. And it's just amazing when people come on and get the opportunity to talk about, yeah, I teach line dance, or yeah, you may have seen me behind the camera, but I do a whole lot more than just that.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
And then so how do you get out of that? Like, you was talking about people might look at you when you first came in as the video guy or the photographer guy. Because I was, it's funny you bring that up because was talking to Andy, and Andy out of Cincinnati, and he DJs and he instructs, but people throw him in the box as the vendor guy. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that he thinks a lot of people don't give him opportunity to teach or DJ because they only think of him as the vendor guy, right? And it's like sometimes it's hard to get out of that box everybody put you in, but you got to be intentional about displaying your other talents, like being intentional about it.
Well, I think that like I said, when I was doing a lot of video or doing a lot of pictures, it's because I was out there going to places and didn't know but 5 dances.
Yeah.
So it was easy for me to be taking a lot of video and a lot of pictures and so forth, and plus it was a good way for me to break ice with people and get to know them. Good way for people to follow up and see me. After a while, I started learning how to dance more, or started putting out more dances, and that just started outgrowing the picture taking. And then I pulled back on how many times I go out and take a picture, because
what was the 5 dances? Remember?
What was the 5 dances?
Yeah.
I be sitting there waiting for trouble. Party with me. Trouble, party with me. But yeah, it was a couple of them. Tucker, which I later found out was
Gangsta Slide.
Gangsta Slide.
Yeah, Gangsta Slide. Yeah. And it's hard for me. I play Gangsta Slide. Somebody gets mad, like you changing Tucker's music.
They don't know the real story. Huh?
I gotta go through it.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things I like about what I do. If you come, if you're one of my students, you always end up getting the background of stuff, like the original dance. I go heavy on Nasty Girl and let them know when you're doing the wobble, you're doing the nasty girl, and that's what we call it. We don't even go into. I haven't been playing the wobble. I've been going straight to rocking that one, and we have a good time. People can catch on and so forth, but at the same time, we give honor to the original.
Yeah.
You say a remix, love a remix. You know what I'm saying?
Did you tell everybody where you at? Where you from?
I am, but I love to repeat it. I'm from Westchester County, New York.
You know, I'm off and on. I'm here and there.
I'm living in Peekskill, born and raised in Sing Sing City, Austin, in New York. So, but Westchester is my home. It's a county. A lot of people just say Brooklyn, which is a whole big spot. So why not rep Westchester as a whole? My pops was down in Yonkers. I was up here, you know. So I moved around a little bit. So why not say the whole thing?
Sweet.
So and the more he talks, the more New York comes out.
I see. I was going to say that. So when it comes to the New York scene, like, is line dancing, like urban soul line dancing, huge in New York, or do you feel like it's like below average and can?
It's not below average. We making moves. We got people that's doing it and so forth out here. As you know, we got some real strong choreographers. You know, they might not get the total
recognition.
Yeah, but their dances is mean. You know, somebody like a
PJ.
Standard. We got PJ. We got we got some over here that's doing it. We got some little small groups that's over in Connecticut, and of course you're familiar with Step for Step in Jersey. They doing it, and they got like around 15 choreographers spread out inside of there that made classics, and some that could use a little more light because people is missing out on them.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing. Missing hidden talents, little gem, people that you just don't know about all over the country like that.
We talk about that all the time. They just as important.
I feel like New York is one of those spots like we don't hear much about New York. Like we know a couple people, but like even Brooklyn Ed wasn't even in Brooklyn no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
It's like where is New York now? You know what I'm saying?
But I did meet Ed would come up here, or he did stay up here for a while because I met him inside the Bronx. I didn't meet him anywhere else.
Yeah.
So he did frequent, but he told me that he pretty much was in Philly.
Yeah.
And so forth.
Is he still dancing? I ain't heard nothing from Brooklyn in a long time.
We haven't heard from Ed in a couple of years, so we praying.
Yeah, we pray for prayers going up for Ed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm scared to ask any questions. As soon as I say something, they probably kick me off of this thing. So Choco. I'm sorry, everybody.
Nah, you seem like you're all right, man. You're in sync and everything. You can say it, and it's right on point.
Well, we got some people on here on the podcast, and I think because I had my cataract surgery, you guys gonna have to read it.
Yeah, we got Boston in the house. We got Chops in the house. Your birthday twin Akili is in the building. We got Earl Miller in here. Lisa Savage.
What's up, Earl?
We got
Chops.
Carlos. Chops. We got Marilyn Davis.
UK. All the way from Oklahoma.
Carla Gray from the UK.
Can y'all hear? I can hear you clearly. Okay, must have been talking about me. Yeah, we got some people on here. Yeah, we always having problems, y'all. We only got a couple more episodes. Y'all hanging there with us.
The girl said he did mention I do help teach dances for Step to Step classes along with other classes and events in New York City and Connecticut. I know Connecticut got a 12-hour event coming up in a month or so.
Yes, in October. The Walkers, Sherry and Zan Walker, they do a yearly wellness.
And what city is that?
That's up in, don't get me in trouble, but I believe it's in New Haven.
Is that New Haven?
Yeah.
Get in trouble.
Not my birth city.
It's on your block, see? It's on your block.
Not my birth city, man. You know, I was gonna make sure. I didn't want to say it. You know, I just wanted.
Yeah. It's in New Haven. I'm pretty sure that
my wife is from there.
Yeah.
But so they have some real good choreographers come up from around the area, and it's usually around 7 or 8 choreographers come up, and they do their thing. I think Bernadette comes up every year also.
I know. I think Earl teaching at that joint too.
Earl's everywhere.
Yes, he definitely does it every year.
The place that Earl hasn't been. That's the trivia. I tell you, every little hole in the wall y'all talk about, Earl's there.
No.
Well, I know I missed the beginning, but did you tell your story about how you got started? Well, first of all, let's do this. Happy birthday, Carlos! Happy birthday this weekend, my brother. Everybody, make sure y'all wish Carlos a happy birthday.
That's right. That's right. Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you. You only get one a year, so we better appreciate it, okay?
I don't know, Mr. Charles. Everybody's celebrating birthday months now.
Oh, yeah. There ain't no day anymore.
They celebrate birthday months. They don't celebrate birthdays anymore.
Happy birthday weekend, everything. Look at him already. I know you partied this weekend.
Hey, look, my celebration end tomorrow at my class.
I know. The last one, huh?
The last line dance Monday. Yes, sir.
Everything's
so now I can spend Monday. I come to New York on a Monday now.
Okay.
Pop up on Steve. I'm gonna be popping up on people. You know, that used to be my thing.
Yeah,
popping up on people during the class. To me, it's more fun to pop up on somebody's class than it is their event.
Yeah.
Right. If I go to Steve's event, he gonna be too busy running the event. You know what I'm saying? For me to really kick it with him. You know what I'm saying? But if I pop up to his class, if it's more intimate, it's more fun. You know, I get to meet not just him, but his students as well. You know, so
yeah, I think that.
How long you been doing this?
Whenever, excuse me. You said something, Brian?
How long you been doing it? How long you been?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Charles. I've been doing it for 12 years now. Come next month.
Yeah.
You know, I think I made my first dance maybe 10 years ago.
What was the name of it, Steve?
The first one that I made was called 914 Easing.
Okay.
It was off of Easing Down the Road, or Ease On Down the Road, the Michael Jackson Wiz one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I got my homeboy to quote unquote chop and screw it to do a mix on it and so forth. Locally here in Peekskill, they hold on to the Wizard of Oz, hold claim to it. The gentleman that wrote it had released the first play here in Peekskill. He also went to school here in Peekskill at a military school, and it is believed that the Yellow Brick Road is here in Peekskill.
Oh wow!
Wow.
We do have a Yellow Brick Road down there, and that's the belief. But nobody can actually state claim, give proof that he said that's where I seen the Yellow Brick Road.
That's
but there's
cool.
definitely one, and it makes sense because the road led up to the school that he had, and they said that when he came off the river, he asked for directions to the school, and they said follow the Yellow Brick Road, and he walked.
So that had to be a long time ago because that movie came out in the 60s.
No,
40s.
It came out
in the 40s, right?
40s.
In the 30s, in the late 30s. Yeah, but the books and so forth was written back in the 1800s.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wow.
And the plays and maybe the first little similar to a movie before Warner Brothers got on top of it and did what they did.
Yeah.
There was other little small movies about that.
I'm very interested in that now. That's my favorite, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
My next workshop in August, on August 22nd, is going to be a Wicked workshop. So
Okay.
There you go, Carl. There you go.
Yeah, the colors is going to be green and pink, and it's leading into what we call Ozland. We have an organization out here locally that does an Ozland festival. Everybody comes dressed out like cosplay, like Wizard of Oz and so forth. And she does programming for it. This year, she's going to do a big program on the boat. She's scattering it out, just like I'm doing Wobble, not on one day. She's moving it into different situations. So one part of it is going to be my workshop for that, and then we're going to work other things. She's doing other events throughout the city based on
the city. That township should definitely go all in on that Yellow Brick Road research and recreating it and all that. I think that'll be a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Because I know I'll be one of the first people. I'll probably bring 15 people with me just to go see that. But
well, you need to come to the Wobble because it ain't nothing but a stone's throw over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Or anything. But there's other events that we have up there. I don't even know if my next Wobble might be somewhere different than inside the main area of that I usually do it. Even though the place where I do it has the most beautiful view that you'll ever be able to see, but due to the fact we're going to be on that same river, seeing that view from there and up and down the river, Brother Charles, we go all the way up to West Point and turn around and come back down the river.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Army. Yeah.
So, it's funny. When Carlos asked earlier, he asked if New York has access to line dance. New York is a tricky situation when you think about it, because I live in Westchester County, which is the county up from New York City. In New York City, that's where you see all those. You see your PJs and you see everybody down there. Where I'm at is like no other soul line dance instructor. I got like three counties that I think that I'm probably like the only one that's doing it. In Westchester, they doing it in South Westchester, but those towns is like, they can walk to the Bronx. The ones I'm talking about up here is like really rural and country, spread out compared to that metropolitan area.
Yeah, y'all got trees and stuff out there.
I got trees, bro. I got trees. I go out to the river every night, go over my dances, go over other dances. Everything is like a real sanctuary out here compared to beeping cars and sirens and stuff.
And so that's why I like this podcast, because when people meet you at events and you say New York, like that's what they envision.
Oh,
like the city and the hood and all that. You out there in the nice part. You out there in the county. They got the deer running through there. Like deer.
Deer.
In New
all
York.
day long, we got deer. Deer ain't nothing.
Yeah, people don't know.
We got rabbits. You kidding me? You got rabbits walking around.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, are you close to Fort Drum? Because I was stationed at Fort Drum for almost 2 years.
No. Fort Smith is the closest one that's to me. And I think that they're what do you call those weekend warriors?
Reserves.
Yeah.
Because I'm like Carlos.
You ain't gotta wave your hand, brother. They giving their time too. They are.
I'm like Carlos when he said that. When you say New York, when I was getting stationed in New York, I'm like him. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be in the city, but they would send people for cold weather.
We took a picture down at Miss Cynthia's, and not Miss Cynthia's, down Linda Sims. And it must have been like around 30 people in there, but 20 of us was from the metropolitan area, and there was like 10 people from Buffalo, and probably some people from Syracuse. So
that's different.
New York, right? Now we don't never party together, but I was young lady came down to my Tuesday night and so forth, and and I believe she enjoyed it. And I'm gonna try my best to get up there, and we're gonna make like a New York tie between the state.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo, I could get down to Richmond just as quick as I could get up to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like 8 hours away from me.
Yeah, Buffalo right there by the borderline for real.
Yeah, it's like Ohio. They up there, they're sitting near Cleveland or whatever.
Yeah.
I know when I went for a drum, they told me that they sent people from Alaska there for cold weather training. I'm like, what? It's in between the two snow belts up there by Lake Ontario. So y'all, it's cold up there.
Yeah. Don't even try. I tell them I ain't trying to go up there between October and April.
Well, he ain't lying.
Longest winters ever. The winters be too long, man.
For real.
My family from Connecticut, so I know the winters. That's why my mom came back down here. Winter's too long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did I meet you? You know what?
Yeah, man. We was down at Linda Sims. We was
all y'all Linda Sims but me, so I feel really like out of place. That's kind of jacked up.
I met you at Linda Sims. It was 4 years ago, probably 4 years in a week ago, and we was talking, and you was so excited because you had just got married, and you said, I'm getting ready to go do the second line for my marriage. And if you're not doing nothing, come on down. I think we took a picture of something. Then you can only come down. No, you didn't even ask me to take a video or nothing like that. I don't think that was even on the table. But that's just what I do. I run around with the camera and so forth. And that's the first time I seen Carlos at the same time. He was over there with the camera trying to make sure I don't get him in the shot type thing. But wonderful. And I was telling my girl when I was down there, I was pointing out your balcony and how gracious you was to bring us up there inside the balcony. I got to throw the beads off the side of the balcony.
That's crazy. I told that same story this year too. I was like, we was right there.
Right.
I was telling her, I said, Mr. Charles and them had this whole balcony. We had the buffet of food, liquor.
That's right. That's gonna go down.
Hey,
that's
gonna be hard to duplicate that. That was crazy.
That's the first time I knew Carlos didn't drink.
Be a part of that sit down,
That's the last year you didn't drink, Carlos.
Yeah. I should have been drinking that year. That was
remember, we was giving y'all money to drink. Take this money, drink. Yeah, and you did a great job, though, bro. You also I have to thank you for the military appreciation too. That little 3-minute video is off the chain. Thank you.
Well, y'all did such a good job pulling it in. I wanted to talk to you about that too. I was thinking about maybe if at the Wobble we could have a section just like that, or we could get a tour going up to West Point and have people go up to West Point, because the location where I'm thinking about throwing the Wobble is probably like 10 minutes from West Point. Right up.
And then I heard that you brought your whole group to the museum. What was that about? Your whole family?
Oh man, family going down for a little family get together in North Carolina, and they was more than happy to take a B tour or a detour over to see Carlos's great museum, which I think is great, man. A nice location, nice inside the mall and so forth, right next to Dillard's. I got to take a picture in front of the Dillard sign and so
that's your store, right? That's your store, family store.
Right, that's right. even though it's Master store, but
but y'all should have seen. I should have seen his family. Like you gotta understand. A lot of people that came from his family, they don't line dance,
right?
And to see them be so proud of him, and excited. Like I got him. I was trying to stand in the background, trying not to be emotional with them. But I was like, this is crazy. His daughters is there. They looking at it. They this is my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
That and that's kind of what I wanted it to be for our community. Like for us to have those type of moments where like your dad has accomplished a lot. You know what I'm saying? Your mom has accomplished. This is what your mom has done for this community. It's what your uncle, your grandfather, whoever, like. And that was the first time I've actually got to see that in real time. Like, he had family coming from Fredericksburg and everybody, they just pulled up like to be a part of that. Like that was so cool.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad that you gave us that venue to be able to look and see all the other great people that's there. Some of them that has passed away and so forth, and be able to give honor to them. And you still got the doors open for those that want to be represented, or some people that are not don't have that light on them, but inside their local community. They mean the world to them, you know.
And while we on it, I want to say that we did just put 20 new people in there 2 weeks ago. So
awesome.
One of the people that passed away, Cheryl Williams, we finally got Cheryl Williams stuff in there.
Okay.
We're still working on getting Rolling Forward stuff in there. And a couple other people. But like I said, we all, like he said, we always trying to. A lot of people in there I don't know personally, but that's not what it's about. It's about everybody's story being told.
Everybody,
right? All over the country, all over the world, and it's coming together.
Yeah, that's it. It's just great. It's great.
All right, Brian. Time you get in there, Brian.
Hey, look, I'm learning. I'm sitting back and I'm learning or watching, and I'm thinking about the podcast.
You're moving up, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm serious.
Look, I'm low. I stay low. I know my lane. But it's the beautiful thing about the podcast is having someone like Steve on the podcast, because like you all said, when I heard Steve was from New York, I'm thinking he's from Brooklyn or somewhere, but learning that, he's from the Peekskills. And then I had no idea that the Wizard of Oz connection with Peekskill and all of this at an event. We have time to sit there and talk and do, but we don't have this type of discussion to learn things about people that we see. Because Steve and I connected at Linda Sims this year where we were kicking it with each other. But I had no idea he got moving on down the road right across the street. I had no idea that was happening. But that's the beauty of the podcast. And then also that's the beauty of the museum, right? Is to see how our community has grown and how many different tentacles have come together to create the line dance community that we have. Because it's really interesting that some people, and Carlos was talking about this on Sitting at the Throne. It's amazing. Some people in their hometowns, nobody knows anything about, right? Knows anything about them, but they go out of town and man, they the ish, right?
Yeah.
And then you flip it. There's people in their hometowns that they the ish. Everybody in their hometown. But if you step outside of their city limits, don't nobody know that they even exist. But having everybody in the museum, that is the way to bring us all together, bring everybody together and realize, hey, okay, all right, I didn't know that about. Now I want to go to the Wobble on the Hudson because I know a little bit about it. So, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's right. I think the community of line dance is like, that's the whole key about it. You know what I'm saying? When I teach, I don't just teach with people. I see a building of community. People come to class and they're not just joining class, they're joining a family, laugh together, encourage one another, celebrate each other's successes. You know what I'm saying? Many of them come by themselves, but they rarely leave without making friends. I got students that are like this tight, but they didn't meet each other until they was line dancing together. It's just a great thing, that community build and that getting to know somebody. I didn't know you, Brother Brian. I seen you on the boat, took a picture of you there, and that's why I probably seem more familiar, because I'm like, when you go home and edit, you start looking at people and you end up feeling like you know them or something like that. So and then I seen you in preparation for going down here. I think you posted like 18 times that you and your whole crew was going down to Linda Sims and so forth. So I felt more welcome to say, hey, how you doing and so forth. And it goes to show I had no idea you'll be on this tonight, but it just continues. Like Brother Charles said when we first met, good people recognize good people. I'm that good person and so forth, that I know it's a little rough on the edge, so people will back up. But we're all good people, and we don't even know what we got inside our community. I came out here and basically the good thing is we don't care. You don't know what this person next to you are. Half of these people are doctors, lawyers, and clerks at the Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? So people from but we're all the same when we get out here. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you got your dance steps all the way down. I know a lot of people get a little edgy and say, back up if you ain't got it. But somebody got to learn, and sometimes they learn in a different way and so forth. So people, even those that don't get it right on beat, some people that do the exact steps, some people that mess it up on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You got all of that mixed together, that gumbo like they had down in New Orleans.
Speaking of New Orleans gumbo, those workshop dances y'all made during the instructor workshop was fire.
You heard?
Yeah, and I saw how you was leading that group too. You was calling stuff out while y'all was doing it.
I did too.
I was watching.
And you didn't hear the sister on the side telling me what to call out before the
we heard that
too. we worked real hard. I wish Miss Linda doesn't want cameras and so forth inside the class, so I could understand that. But if you could have seen the making of that dance, the other crew, they did a great job. But if you could have seen the making of that 4 for 5, I mean 2 for 5. That's the name of the group. 2 for 5 takes time. If you would have seen the making of it, 40 people, different characters, got 45 minutes to put together a dance. And you know, agree with this, agree with that. These 5 go over here and take this part. Y'all go over here and take that part. Now everybody put it together and learn it to present it on the 50th minute.
Wow, I did that with my class. I gave them a month. I had 45 days. I gave my class a month to do it.
45 minutes, and you got the other team on the other side of the room, so you want to make sure you're not doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you ain't giving up no moves, and then you got to make sure whatever part 1 transitions well into part 2. And you got, like I say, you got people with different personalities, some with different tolerances and so forth, and but all of us working together. The bottom line is that we all got together, and by the end of the day, I think it was dang on tight, very tight, and like our instructor Kima was saying, she said that the way that we pulled it all together was classic. It was just like unbelievable how you could see us tussling and bustling in the beginning and then coming out, and you wouldn't have thought there would be
I had a good team.
Did we lose Carlo?
Yeah, surprised it wasn't me.
But you know, Mr. Charles, what Steve was saying, because I took the instructor's class the last time.
Linda's?
In 2024.
I took that before. You got to compete.
I took it in 2024, and exactly like Steve said, you don't realize that it's 40 people that's used to being in charge. 40 people that's used to guiding other people. Yeah, I said, 40 people that's used to being in charge, 40 people that's used to telling other people which step to do and how to step. You got choreographers in there that, have made dances over dances, and, they got that experience. But for that 45 minutes, everybody has to put their ego aside. They have to put it down. They have to put it away. And we have to work together to make that dance. And I don't think people understand how much is done in that little 45 minutes to get all those type A personalities to say, yeah, let's do that. And let's work it like this. It's a thing to behold. And then to actually see it presented, it's just like, if you don't know what they went through to get this.
And how quick they had to do it.
And how quick they had to do it. I mean, you think about choreographing a dance, you got 45 minutes and 40 instructors. That's a lot. That's a lot.
The way we did it years ago, we had to line up. And she would almost like in the military. Okay, teams. We have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that you went to that team. They was trying to make sure somebody that was been it for a while, because there was people that wanted to learn how to be an instructor. And we all had to come up and dance and have a competition. But that was like around she does every 2 years, probably like 10 years ago. So you see all the instructors. That's kind of cool. Hey, real quick, Rick, Steve, can you see the comments on your?
I do not see comments. You know why? On this podcast, I don't. Let me see in the chat. Oh, I do. Oh,
that's for you, my brother.
Holla back. What's up? Let me go back. Hello. Yes, Capricorn, Earl in the house. What's up? That's right, Sister Lisa Savage. Yes, I see y'all.
I just wanted to make sure.
The great thing about this is you meet so many people all around, right? So I know people now from St. Louis and so forth. And again, I don't really know too much after they leave the dance floor or whatever they control. And a lot of that is not my business. You know what I'm saying? But to be able to reach out, to talk to people, to feel for people, you know what I'm saying? You have that here in line dancing. Earl confirmed that it is New Haven on October 17th.
That's why I figured you hadn't seen it. I figured you hadn't seen all this. I'm talking to you, man.
Business,
that's
man.
Why
Sometimes you gotta do business, man.
That's why right now.
There was a time when there was only so many groups that was doing throwing events, or different people in the area throwing events. So none of the events would clash or come on top of each other. But nowadays, sometimes you gotta clash with somebody on these events, and you don't mean no harm or nothing, but my community's 60, 70 miles away from yours. And I got to serve them also.
That's why I kind of envy Carlos, because he gets a chance to go to all these. I wish I can go to a lot of those events, because there's so many wonderful people out there, man, that you only see like once a year, maybe, or some of these events every 2 years, and like the cruise, and to see them a lot. I would love it. I would love
Mr.
that.
Charles, aren't you retired?
Who? Me? Those guys in the back? Yes. Earl.
Okay,
I know
my
Earl.
bad.
Quick shout out to Brother Ricky Potts. Shout out to Paula Purcell. Paula got some dynamite dances. She took that class with Linda Sims 2 years ago, and she did like 12 dances since then. And she's still doing some real nice ones. I think one of the biggest ones that people know is the Overjoyed line dance.
Okay, I got to give a shout out to the owner of the podcast. Joseph. He's on here, Joe, because he will be on next week. Because I was talking to him, and we're going to honor Queen, but we're also going to more or less appreciate him because he has this thing going for 2 years. You know, I think August, he can let us know. August, September is when 2 years ago, when all this was over with, you know, when Queen, you know, passed away, sad to say, but we're going to really honor her and let everybody know it's going to be 6 o'clock, y'all. So set your clocks. It's going to be early. Okay.
Mr. Charles, do we need to pack a lunch?
Yep.
It's gonna be the longest podcast ever. He ain't gonna want to get off. We're gonna be on this thing till midnight.
We're gonna have people come in and say a couple words, but you know what, Carlos? We got to gong them off. I'm not even gonna mention Tina. I love Tina. That was the funniest episode I've ever seen last week.
Hey, look, we're gonna have people talking, and we're just gonna take them off while they're in the middle of them talking. Be like, go give us a few words. Hi, my name is so and so. Everybody can't talk for 20 minutes. Everybody can't. Yeah,
I love Tina so much, but when she called to thank me, she was thanking me 5 minutes before I said, "You're welcome." And that's the thing about the podcast, Steve. Like you said, you meet so many different people with so many different personalities and everything. You just do. I love it. I love it. But everything comes to an end.
Everything comes to
an end.
Well,
this is the longest running everything. Like I said, like we looked up all the big time shows, like, you know, Fresh Prince and Martin and all that. they only had like 140, 150 episodes.
And once the main character leaves, God bless her, you know.
Yeah.
They out.
For us to have 240 some episodes, not to mention that, like I told you, those TV shows are only like 24 minutes long an episode. Yeah. Our podcast is like 2 hours.
Minimum.
So to have 244 2-hour episodes,
that speaks volumes.
Crazy. That's like 1,000 episodes of your favorite show. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to screen time.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. The people that I met, because my wife taught me to keep doing it, because when she passed away, I was like, But then I get to meet people like you guys. Like I said, when I saw Brian, only thing I remember about Brian was he always was smiling. The whole time he danced, he smiled. He's like short girl. They just smile. Not enough people smile.
Well, I got a video coming out of a Smooth B. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, from New Orleans, I got some stuff I ain't post all my New Orleans stuff yet.
I want to see.
Good. No, you don't.
It's dropping this week.
They had that front line on fire, Mr. Charles.
He was out there feeling it.
I can't wait. I'm telling you, that's the stuff I love. I miss Linda so much. She called me and told me too that she hadn't seen me in 4 years since we got married. She hadn't seen me. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna try to go next year. 2 years from now, 28. We're talking about 28 now. Wow.
Yeah, it was a time. It definitely people that I went down there said that is definitely one of the best events. Down packed, you know. She tried some different things. Had us like, hold it, wait a minute during registration. What do you mean, sit down? And we didn't know that that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You got a chair. Sit down.
I heard that. It's so weird. And think about that, Steve. That's a real thing, though. So people hate lines and standing in lines. Mm-hmm. She created a situation where the line is seated.
Right.
And people still be in their feelings. You be like,
right.
This is the ultimate situation. What are you mad about?
Right. What are you? And it was only 15 minutes. You know, sometimes you have to stand for a half hour, 45 minutes. You know,
it's crazy.
She's the first one I seen with video where she had a big old 2 screens letting you know what the next dance is.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, because as an instructor, I know what's happening. But if I'm sitting up there and I hear the music, what is that? I know it. I taught it. My class will look at me like I'm crazy. You ain't getting.
You already started and you late. Gotta tell the DJ to rewind and all that.
Run it back.
I know. When I know what's coming, I'm ready. That's a fact. So she's definitely innovative.
Because it was really interesting watching people. They would be looking at the screens to see when that jam would come on. They would run to the bathroom or run to get some
That was me.
food,
Try to
run
get
outside,
back to town.
and waiting for the jam to come on. So it's very innovative. Very
that
innovative.
Was me. Because I was standing there like, all right, y'all had y'all time. My song coming on next. Get out. It's my time to shine now. Come on. Get off the floor.
Hey, Steve, tell us about your family. Brothers, sisters, married, children.
Oh, Lord. Family, I got like around 13 brothers and sisters, or at least half. But they're spread out on two different sides. My mom had 5 children. I'm one of them. So I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters from my mom. And then my dad had around 6 or 7 of us. So we got some over on that side spread out. My father also was a master of gathering family. So I got a lot of stepbrothers and sisters also. So I had that. That's about where family lies and so forth. But
was that local to New York?
Grew up knowing that a brother's a brother. There ain't such thing as a half brother, half sister.
Yeah,
step brother, step sister. None of that type of stuff. We family.
Yeah.
Was that all New York?
Yeah. All my mother's children grew up in New York. My father's children basically in New York. Different parts. I had a sister that grew up in Spring Valley. I had a sister that grew up in Yonkers. I had a brother and sister that ended up growing up. They was born down here in New York, but they ended up growing up in Saginaw, Michigan. So I got a lot of family up there and so forth. On my father's side, I was able to go up there a lot and visit. So I got family through Detroit, Flint, and stuff like that.
Everybody, your family, you got family everywhere, man.
Yeah, my father got family down in Atlanta and Alabama. Shout out to all the Dillards down there, if y'all on there. And then we spread out to San Francisco and all
he
over.
made sure that name was gonna stay out here forever.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
That name
Holla,
ain't
that's
going nowhere.
that was the definition of that, you know. He definitely was, but much loved by everybody though. Couldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Much loved by everybody.
Yeah.
As far as my mother's side, though, that's where we went down. We're from North Carolina, down in Bertie County. That's where she came up out of, which is like an hour away from Virginia Beach and Chesapeake and all that area up there.
Yeah.
So she's like an hour down there, the birthplace of slavery. That's where the first tobacco fields was up there in North Carolina and so forth.
Down this way.
Yeah, that's probably close to where the pleasure at, Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and all that.
It's very close to pleasure. I think they're like 20 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're like 20 minutes.
That's why I got off the phone just now, because so people always call me during the podcast. DJ Pleasure just called me.
No, it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
No, and my people still running tobacco fields out there. The same fields that we came up with. I just went down there a couple of weeks ago and found out that not all the bunches. That's what my family is. That's the reason why I picked up the name Bunch, because that's a family name, and my name is Steven, so I formed that into Steve Fun Bunch. But anyway, the Bunch family down there, they was free people of color.
Oh wow!
Yeah, a lot of them was free people of color. A lot of the descendants is people like the Ralph Bunch. I went down to a plantation and they said they did all those tracing and so forth. So both Ralph Bunch and your favorite president is down the line from the Bunch family. So Yeah. Yeah.
That's my favorite president.
You talk about family. There you go. Yeah.
Hey, Carlos, how close is Virginia Beach to you?
About an hour and a half.
Okay. That lady called me.
Depending on who driving. Hour and a half, hour 45.
They call that the road, right? What they call that? That road that goes down there.
What you mean? 64?
Yeah, 64. They call it
64 go all to the beach. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they call it some type of Hampton Roads.
Hampton Roads, yeah. We just call it 757 because it's 7 cities out there that direction: Portsmouth, Norfolk, Hampton, Newport News, Suffolk. It's a lot of different cities out there. But yeah, once you go out there,
that's why they call it 757. I thought
that's the area code.
That's the area code.
I thought
they call it the 7 cities. But yeah, they
Hampton Roads. Yeah, there you go, Earl. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I see Akili said she didn't get a chance to see you, Nola. Earl said we can't go nowhere.
Steve?
Akili.
Yeah. I hope hopefully soon come out to Philadelphia in September. I'm in Philadelphia in September. I get a chance to teach at Roland Ford's event. God bless the dead. But they continuing the conference that he once led. That's in September. I'll be out there able to teach again.
Yeah, it's a good event. I've been there the last 2 times. I just hate they took away the boat ride. Oh my God, that was one of the best parts.
Oh yeah, they had a boat ride, huh?
Yeah, they got rid of it after he passed away. Yeah, I think that was kind of like his thing.
Yeah.
And the party started at
Did I say Pittsburgh? I thought I said Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I thought I said Pittsburgh. Yeah.
You said Philly.
No, you said Philly. You said
Philly.
Okay, my bad. Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Sorry to the people that's doing that. I meant Pittsburgh.
But yeah, it's a good event, man. And they always got a good lineup. They got great instructors. But that's another community with people that don't travel and don't know a lot about the outside world. So for them, that event, the outside world comes to them. And they be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. It's an older group, older community of line dancers, but they are very appreciative of everybody that shows up and teach. Fun time.
I like that Fun Bunch name too. I like that Fun Bunch.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's all about fun, you know what I'm saying? Lighthearted dances and so forth.
That's the catchiest name in line dancing. Fun Bunch.
Telling you, the Fun Bunch. I mean, come on.
I ran into a brother over in at Linda Sims. He was from San Francisco. Mr. Ray Too Cool. Shout out to Ray Too Cool.
Yeah.
He also runs with the Fun Bunch, but they called it DA Fun Bunch, which is cool. I said, all right, you'll be the West Coast Fun Bunch. It's all love,
I thought I like his name. Too Cool. Ray Too Cool. Oh, you're sitting out here, Carlos. Somebody asking you something. Did you have any classes in Virginia Beach?
Any classes? It's 5 a day. What?
Wow.
Where you gonna be at? You coming to visit, or you out there already, or what's the situation? You got some on the call. Akili, she's an instructor out there. Shoot. There's so many. Just let me know. You can message me. Let me know where you at in the area, like what city you in. Get that out there.
Shout out Ricky Pot.
So about family. Another thing about family. I got kids. I was a single father to 4 children. The 3.5 children. One of them, their mother was involved, but the other 3 I raised up. 2 of them are a set of twins that dance a lot. One and the other one support me as far as my events and so forth. all girls. I'm a girl
Wow.
dad. Yeah. Probably for my high school days, but
I was getting ready to say, I won't go say it, but I was getting ready to say, I said, they usually say when you got all
you know,
girls, that's like God teasing you
you know what I'm saying?
about how you
Sometimes
acting
you
up
gotta
when you was
admit that, it's a good thing though. I
they,
better
they,
I
they
better
probably
not be
slowed
the
you
fool
down.
that I was before with all these women around here. God dang on
Yeah.
it.
But I think kids do that in general anyway. Kids do that in general. It slow you down, you know what I'm saying? Kind of put
Yeah,
stuff in perspective,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. But how does that feel? I know because like you have a big family, but I'm guessing a lot
your
of them
son just
don't
have a
line
birthday?
dance.
Nah, man, nobody line dance. Nobody in the community line dance, B. You know what I'm saying? It was like 5 people that line dance around, I mean up on where I'm at.
Yeah.
Again, DJ Danny, shout out to DJ Danny. He had his crew down there in southern Westchester, and I understand there's a couple more people that do classes during the day, little small ones, but they don't come into the line dance community. They just
Do whatever.
exercising, I guess, or
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? And when I started Fun Bunch, I started under a gentleman that wanted to do wanted to teach, but he wasn't holding people. So I was doing respite programs for individuals that are caregivers. That's what the Fun Bunch was all about. I was all about trying to do trips to casinos, comedy shows, talent shows, and stuff like that. But just things to have people so they could get out and get from inside the house of taking care of their individuals with disabilities or their family members and so forth. Just a break. So that was the initial reason for the Fun Bunch. And one of my comedian friends who was involved with it, helping us draw all the big names. He ended up passing away or getting killed, should I say? And after he got killed, somebody said, "Hey, Earl is trying to do line dance." The gentleman from out here, God rest the dead, he had started to he was doing line dance, but he can't pull people in. And my uncle said, "You should go over there and get with him." So I started working with Earl and promoting classes, and told him I'll do it with you as long as we keep it under the Fun Bunch name. Next thing you know, I started sitting saying, "Oh, I can lead this dance." He was only doing the wobble, the Cupid shuffle, the those 5 dances, and also with the Cupid slide also. So he was doing those, but I started dabbling into other things, learning stuff like Carlos's dance. Which one was it? The Miami, Meet Me in Miami joint,
Yeah.
stuff like that. We started adding in a whole lot of different stuff, and started and Earl didn't want to go into the community. I was like, man, let's go meet up with people in the Bronx, meet up with people in here so we can see how they doing it, see how we can build what we doing here. And unfortunately, we didn't see the same way, so I ended up going solo and been banging it ever since.
And that's
So many
it's
good
you know
people in
what?
this.
That story is common. Like it's a lot of
Yeah.
instructors that teach that don't want nothing to do with this line dance community. Like, because it requires you to respect people. It requires you to research. It requires you to learn history. It requires you to acknowledge other people. It requires a lot of
Step
people
out
don't
of
want
your
to do all
box.
that.
You gotta step out of your box.
A lot of people don't want to do that. And they will never leave. They'll never go nowhere. They don't care what's happening outside
But
they city
if they come
wall.
and taste the fruits, if they
Yeah.
just come and take part of what we have here.
But guess what? Them same people, Steve, like I said, when I said in my podcast, they see you. And you
Oh
gotta
yeah.
tell them, be like,
Man,
I see
man.
you looking with your looking ass. And we gotta tell them. They looking at you.
Can do. There's so much we're gonna do inside this line dance community. You know, I'm very confident right now in what I'm doing. So much to the fact that I'm doing the unthinkable, leaving my day job.
Oh wow.
Leaving the day job. I'm gonna teach some classes during the day. I'm gonna throw bigger events during, at least 2 or 3 of them a month. Right up, a day one this week and the boat ride or something else next week. But I'm gonna keep those things moving. We get ready to blow it up out of the water because God gave the vision, and I'm pretty sure He gave the feet to make sure the vision moves. And we're able to make sure that we're helping people. It ain't just about dancing. It's also physical health. It's helping people with their balance, their memory, their coordination. And I don't just have to do teaching. I get to see my brothers and sisters out there doing chair exercises. So I'm gonna start going to some places and teaching people in chairs how to move, do some movement with them. I'm gonna learn it or get my certificate in water aerobics, and I got a water gym that's ready to hire me right now. You do the things that the gifts that God gave you, and you use those, and you transform it into a way that you can enjoy it and people can enjoy you, and we're able to go across the world and do a wonderful thing. And
see, your gift will make a way.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
When I was growing up, I grew up in the choir in church. I grew up inside the drama committee, acting and so forth. Everybody was out there playing football. I had to go to drama so I could get my lectures down or whatever I was presenting, be it I Have a Dream speech for Martin Luther King or Langston Hughes or any of those type of things. We would be reciting them as youth, and then I became an MC rapping. Back I've been rapping since I was 9 years old, so that goes back to 1978. And I did a lot of that, dabbling and so forth, and even made some had record deals and had records that I put out independently and stuff like that in the later years. So you put all that together with working out or doing some aerobics with some people, and then next thing you know, I bump into somebody that does line dancing, see DJ Danny, and he's calling out line dance. I'm like, shit, I could call out on beat before and triplicate, because that's what that microphone skills is there.
It's different,
for music industry and technology, so I understand different rhythms and beats. I know how to count from 1 to 8 and all the ends in between. So right.
Hold on. Hey, Steve,
those is important.
Hey, Steve, these comments coming up. Is the comments coming up late for y'all too?
Yeah.
Because she said Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wait, that was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was 10 minutes ago.
He's still a Rolling
Stone. People still talking about that in the comments.
Hopefully she caught up now.
Well, you know what though? If y'all have not met DJ Danny, he's something special. We interviewed him on the podcast, and his whole group was in the house. Remember, Carlos, and they all started singing Happy Birthday.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
They're having a little party over there. Something.
Yeah, they had a little party. We connected at Bernard Smith's event, and like you just finished saying, you meet these people one time, just one time. That's all it takes. Yeah. One time, you know you're gonna connect with it. And he gave me some music because he was doing some stuff. So wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and surprise you, Brian, since you're kind of close. Like Carlos said about the surprise and look up and bam, like I did to Ricky Potts. I like that. And you might see me in New York. New York's not no New York City, but you never know.
Mr. Charles gonna pop up to the wrong city in New York.
Probably.
Like, Steve, where you at, Steve?
He gonna be in the Bronx looking for Steve.
Steve, where you at, Steve?
Yonkers. I've been to Yonkers. It's a crazy place.
Steve, I'm out here.
You said New York. Okay.
Man, be 4 hours away.
Asking everybody, do you know Steve? You know Steve?
Fun bunch.
Make the best out of it, y'all.
You gotta get there and ask everybody where the yellow brick road at.
I'm trying to get right there.
I'm trying to get to yellow brick road.
Oh boy!
People across the street from there that don't know where to. You know, when you somewhere local, you don't know exactly what's in front of you.
But I'm telling you, I say that all the time.
That's true.
Yeah,
I have more fun in other people's cities than they have in their own city.
That's true.
Right.
There ain't nothing to do here. Yeah, it is.
Tell them more. Yeah.
Because I was in Denver, Colorado. When we was in Denver, they had people never been to the mountains, and they live there. The mountains 2 minutes away.
Right, that type of thing. That type of thing. Yeah.
That's how Virginia Beach is. People at Virginia Beach don't even go to the beach. You know, it's crazy. You go to Miami, you'd be like, "Oh, I love South Beach." People in Miami don't go to South Beach.
That's South Beach, right?
They don't.
Take it for granted. Take it for granted.
You take it for granted, yeah. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Go see places. This country is beautiful. Yeah.
I love my city. I go everywhere. I do everything.
That's why I joined the military. Yeah, I had to travel, man. I wanted to travel.
That's why y'all gotta come up here to the Hudson Valley. We got the most beautiful landscape in the whole country, as written by authors throughout centuries. Washington Irving will tell you in the book how beautiful the Hudson River is, especially those Catskill Mountains, which I plan on doing an event up in the Catskills or the Finger Lakes, something like that, something that's closer for the people up in Buffalo to come down. We can meet halfway.
Do it in the summertime.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I did my time up there.
October through March.
Forget that. No more. Oh boy! And then we never went to the field until it was super cold. We never went. They said anybody can fight a war, and when it's nice out, they want to see you fight when the adverse weather conditions.
Yeah, you go up there to those places like Utica or Watertown and stuff like that.
That's where it's at. Fort Drum is in Watertown. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's even a Philadelphia, New York,
man, where you could throw a rock at Canada.
That's what we did. We had a party in Canada because they're at Syracuse. We went down to Syracuse, so it was too cold to go anywhere in the wintertime. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm trying to tell everybody, all these cold weather cities be having the events in the wintertime. You got to switch it up. Like if you got a cold weather state, you got to have your event in the summer. And everybody who got a warm weather state got to have their event in the fall and the wintertime. So we can feel human when we dancing.
Then you just put something out, Carlos, about where you want the next something, where you want to pull up.
Oh, so I was talking about doing a brunch. I was supposed to be doing this years ago, like a beginner brunch, just like popping up doing brunches.
Well, you see what I put? Hawaii. I put Hawaii. Honolulu.
Yo, that's an excellent move too, Carlos. Because I was thinking about going around different places, teaming up with local people and doing events. It's amazing how many people will sit there and hate on us for trying to blow up and do something different. It's like, oh, you're trying to make money and stuff. Duh.
Why you doing?
That's what isn't that what we all supposed to be trying to do? That's how we can do more. The more we get,
people don't want you to make money off something you love doing. That's the sad part. You're supposed to make money off stuff you hate.
They want you to go out there and sweat and break a rock. Don't break a rock for your money.
But the part is people don't understand how hard it is to pull these events off. So there is actual work involved.
Come on. It ain't just putting it down on paper and then showing up on that day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to sleep, wake up in the middle of the night thinking about what you're doing and making sure that this is together and so forth. And how I'm gonna do the next one. And
no contracts.
And then I gotta have the energy when that day comes to make sure that I'm, smiling correctly. No.
Look, I still to this day, my event was in April. I think me and Mr. Charles talked about it last week. Like it was so many people there that I feel like I didn't even have a chance to have time with.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I shorted them because that's how hard and that's how busy. People don't see all that. Like when you like, and I see it in their eyes too. They see me like, boy, and you feel like you can't deliver on that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't, eat breakfast with people, or hang out, or stay. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And that's the stuff people don't see when they come to these events. They just see all the fun and the lights and all that. But it's like when you the one hosting it. That's why I say I like popping up the classes, because then we can have those moments and those times and all that stuff. It's not that serious.
I saw Carlos. I told him that's the only thing I didn't like about the beginner's ball. I think I spent 5 minutes with him.
For real.
That was
for real.
Yeah, I'm not used to that, And that's a segue to I'm having a special podcast. I'm glad y'all said that on Wednesday from like 12 to 1. And I'm going to talk about this for Earl. I'm going to, you know how they say a tell-all book? I'm having a tell-all video. I got some things to say. You know how Carlos had his thing on Tuesday? I don't have a platform. I'm going to have my thing. So tune in. It's not going to be the me. This nice me I am right here. Nah, I got some things to say. I'm sorry.
He got something to get off his chest.
Yes, I got something. I've been around for almost 20 years doing this. I got something to say. I mean, I'm not going to say no names because that's like the books. I'm not going to say no names, but I want to let people know why I left Colorado, because, everybody's wondering why I left that, why I'm not dancing anymore, why I don't teach here, why I don't hardly go. You get, like you said, nobody knows your story until you tell them. Nobody knows what you go through, how you've been going through it. So, like you said, I just have to just kind of, I still do have this platform. Plus, I didn't want to end the episode at 2:44. We got at least 2:45, Carlos. 2:45 sound better. So I'm going to squeeze one in on Wednesday.
Special edition, Mr. Charles.
Special edition. And I'm going to just tell people, because all you see is this. Carlos knows my past because, he's been with me for a while and all the stuff I did back in Denver, but they don't know why I left and why I'm here, my whole mind frame and all that stuff. So I'm going to say some things.
Mr. Charles, what platform is it going to be on?
It's going to be on the podcast, this one.
Okay. All right.
And my whole theme is, like I told Carlos, what Martin Luther King says, that, when everything is said and done, when everything comes to the end, we're not going to remember the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. And I do not want to be silent for my friends. And I don't think nobody should. We need to take up for one another. We hear stuff all the time, and there's people they don't know. They just don't know what's going on in your life. People know, if you hear my life, I told my pastor once about my life, about my marriage and all that stuff, not this one, but other ones. He said, man, you're always happy. Nobody can tell. I said, because I try to individualize. I don't generalize. That was those individuals. I won't deal with them no more. So you don't really know. So I'm going to let people know. So y'all hear me out there? Carl's going to say on this episode too. Y'all hear me? Just tune in. You got to pay. Just tune in and listen. I got some things to say. And I'll leave it at that.
Something to say.
I got something to say. I do. And it's time.
Do we need popcorn?
No, but you might need an earplug because I went to Cursing University. Don't forget. United States Army.
They want to know what time. They want to know what time, Mr. Charles. What time on Wednesday?
12 noon.
12 noon Wednesday. I didn't want to mess with Carlos thing on Tuesday, so I have to go to work too on Wednesday. I won't be on that too late, but yeah, just my peace of mind and the things like I said, after 20 years almost, and the stuff that happened to me in Denver, kind of like stuff that's happening in Carlos. So I can relate. You've been here long enough and you've been doing this long enough. You can see some things. And the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life is, they got to make some money. I hope so. Money. Who doing something? The V word ain't around no more. Oh, I'm just volunteering. Everybody free. That ain't happening. Ain't happening. So like I said, and people come to me all the time because they think that I'm part of Carlos and Avis them thing, and I'm not. I'm just good friends of theirs, just like they could be. you know, they can be just the same as I am. So, you know, real quick, a lady came up to me at one of the beginners ball. She said, "Mr. Charles, I know you carry a lot of weight." I said, "Damn, she's gonna call me out like that?" I said, "I'm trying to lose weight." She said, "No, I mean that you carry a lot of weight in the you know, with the people." Oh, no. That's an honor, but no. But when she said I carry a lot of weight, I said, "Well, I'm on a diet." You know, that's not what she meant. So, like I said, tune in, y'all. Just tune in and get a chance. I don't speak much on stuff, but this time, and I definitely gotta give my praise to Joseph for allowing this stuff to continue to go, you know, and meet so many wonderful people. And Steve, you was on here last time. I remember when you was on here when Queen was there.
Yeah.
You gave a shout out to the whole state of New York. I ain't forgot about that.
You know, run straight down the line. We got everybody: LISS, Brooklyn Groovers, Harlem Smooth Movers.
Me and Sheila was laughing. I said, "Go ahead, boy. Go ahead."
We got the AAC, DJ Daddy, and another amazing crew. Yeah, we think step for step over in Jersey.
I cannot get a shout out to everybody.
Couple young ladies out there out in Jersey, Brick City. Yeah, Jersey got like around 3 or 4 crews out there, Newark alone.
And when you see new people join, they say, "Y'all a family, huh?" Yeah, the ones that want to be.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, we are a family. You know, seriously, we are as one, and we care for one another.
But I don't, Mr. Charles, when they hear that we family, they don't realize that we are like family because we fall out with each other too.
Yeah,
right? They want to see all the good stuff, but we fall out like family, but we come back together like family too. But they only want to see the good stuff. They don't realize sometimes we fall out.
Disagree. I used to disagree with my mom. She was an Aries. Yeah, that's too many horns. I'm a Taurus and she's an Aries, and we used to honk them horns all the time. So I love my mom.
Well, one thing's for certain: if you ever do have a problem, you could just walk away, and then you don't have it anymore. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to clash into people. You know, y'all ain't in the same building or nothing like that. When you go home, go home. Now, if you're in the same class and for some reason you have a problem with somebody, if you're not just mind your feet. You're here to dance. Don't worry about what other people are doing, getting inside other people's business. I'm lucky enough not to see anybody in my community have issues like that. You know?
Yeah, be blessed.
Maybe a little spark for people feel. Nah, listen, they say he come, but like I said, just ignore it. Back up. You know, the devil ain't got no place. Darkness can't live where there's so much light.
I know.
Okay.
I used to tell my people all the time.
Lit, you know.
My back is turned to my people like 80% of the time. I don't have time. I don't know what's going on back there because you're an instructor, so you constantly.
Yeah.
It's just because that's what you
do. And after a while, they'll die out. They'll go the other way. You know, and you let them go. I don't have no problem with letting nobody go at all.
I'm telling you, like Achilles say, not my twin Achilles, but the other Achilles, the real Achilles, and Troy. That's why nobody remembers your name. People don't remember everybody. That's why nobody remembers your name.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. And I'm not trying to dog nobody, but them people like that, nobody remember your name. It's okay. And I'm not even dogging you because everybody has an opinion. Everybody can say what they want, but so can we. You know, so can we. You know, but one of being with you guys, I'm telling you, I mean, Brian has been a great asset to this podcast. I'm telling you, he has. You know, I asked him one day and bam, he was like honored. You know, because I mean, I don't know how Carlos answers the phone as busy as he is. I ain't lying. He answered the phone. I said, "You got? Oh wow, I'll be happy." I gotta try to get everything in because I know
I gotta figure my life. I need some organization over here. I need a secretary. I need a lot.
You're doing things though, bro. You're doing.
This is one of the reasons why Mondays is coming to an end, because I got a lot that I'm falling short on. When you take it on a lot, you got to start prioritizing stuff. Make stuff make sense, you know.
But it's just transforming, right? Didn't you say you got somebody else that's doing similar on Mondays?
Correct. The people ask me, is the museum closing? No. The museum and all that stuff, classes are gonna be taught all throughout the week. The museum gonna be museuming, you know. But as far as me and my roles and what I'm doing, that's gonna change, you know.
Right, that's right. You gotta grow,
like when Steve came there, I was in there changing light bulbs and all that. I'm still be doing that stuff and sweeping and mopping and all that. But
Carlos do so much stuff. He can't even do the what was it? We camping. I love we camping.
So I'm supposed to be calling them tomorrow, man. I said I'm gonna call them tomorrow to see if they still got the campsite available. I'm so late on that. It's so crazy.
Okay.
If I don't do it this year, I won't be mad. I promise.
Do you do that every year? Because I thought about doing a camping.
A lot of people don't know about that.
I've been doing. Yeah, I do it every year. This would have been 6 years. If we do it this year, it'd be 6 years straight.
Nice.
Yeah. We camping. We as a black folk.
We camping.
You know, they think we don't do that.
And when we camping, we were camping. Everybody else was dealing with Helena, so we got out the way.
Yeah, we had missed it. Thank God.
Yep, the hurricane that took out Asheville.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them tomorrow. I might change the location too. I've been doing Williamsburg for the last.
Well, y'all look like they didn't get ready to kick me off again, so I don't know, y'all. We better.
Yeah, you are.
Some reasons.
I believe Mr. Charles got a time limit.
Take over, Carlos.
Well, before we get off, is any shout outs you want to give, Steve?
Again, shout outs, especially my man Earl. Shout out to NLX. Shout out to everybody down in Baltimore area. Miss Jessie Soul Line Dancing, Karen Stewart, Princess D, Brooklyn Groovers with Darlene. R.I.P. Shout out to my man Kevin Hayward. Shout out to Step for Step and all the crews over there in Jersey. Shout out to my peoples over in Connecticut. There's some young ladies out there that's doing it up in Hartford, Heartbeats. They just started around 3 or 4 years ago, got together. They doing good. Also, there's 203 out of Norwalk. They call the Pearl Divas. Shout out to the Pearl Divas out of Norwalk. They got a couple of little pieces they put together. Paula's crew is called Southern New England Spice. Shout out to them most definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out to my people out in Boston and those in Philly. Chris Blues, who comes out to the Wobble every year and blesses me in one way or another, either pre-party, the brunch, or in other type of ways. Shanique, man, so many people.
Earl, did you mean to put that eggplant on there, Earl? Where did the eggplant come from, Earl? What is going on?
He just got happy and shit.
Earl of mess.
Pause.
Where did that come from? But yeah, so also I know you mentioned you're gonna be in Pittsburgh. Also,
he said I did not.
I know you didn't mean to put that.
It just popped up.
So what other events outside of Pittsburgh and why, like, where else could people find you coming up?
We got the Wild. We got Pittsburgh inside. That's about the most closest coming up. Next year, we're going to UC Awards.
And your local events? How about local?
Oh, locally, like I said, I got. Please check me out. Thank you for saying that. Check me out on funbunchlinedance.com. You got all my classes, all my again, we're doing the Wobble on the Hudson boat ride three more times this year. I'm in discussion to have up to 2 times a month next year. She's ready to open the books for me next year, as far as that's concerned. So that might be like a new job. I don't mind it. that's
yeah.
Yeah,
as long as you pack that thing out, they're gonna love you.
That's what it is. We had a great time. People dancing from as soon as we got on the boat until it was time to get off. It was only a 2.5 hour trip this round, but next time I got it for 3.5 hours. It's not too big of a boat, but it's a hell of an experience.
Fun. And when you drop them dates, tag me. If you drop them next dates, drop me on that boat ride. Let me know.
Don't do 3 hours. Don't do 3 hours. That's Gilligan Island shit. 3 hours. 3 hours, man. Do that. I'm telling you. I saw that.
3 hours. You better believe it.
I was just thinking about identity. Identity theft. They call it identity theft.
Yeah.
Okay. Carlos, Mr. Charles over there. What's up with that, man? That's some kind of identity theft.
Oh, it changed again. Oh, I think when I left, when Pleasure had called, he had
undercover brother. I know. I'm telling you, the podcast is wacky. What you said, Brian is mad that I'm leaving. He's mad that we come up short.
It's mad that you leaving.
You see, it keeps kicking me off. Okay, somebody else but me. Oh boy. But we'll talk to Joe. We're gonna have a little special things. Me and Carlos talk about that. A lot of stuff, especially with the cruise coming up. We still be able to put information out there. It's just that with football season coming, y'all know how many football seasons we done missed?
Yeah, Sunday we be here every Sunday during football. I'd be like, man, look. The guests be on here. I'd be like, yeah, talk to your little story so we can go watch the
game. You be like this. Okay, looking. Okay, what happened? My Sunday night football, boy.
And it was crazy because last year my team was finally good. So like
mine too. Exactly.
Yeah. It's like, hold on now. This is getting a little bit too much on Sundays.
And as we say, it's a hell of a commitment.
It is. It
is. Everybody said they understand. Hell of a commitment.
So starting September, somebody told me Brian was starting the podcast somewhere. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Who?
See how I threw that out there? We throwing stuff out there.
Look. I'm watching the same football games y'all watch. Look,
what's the link?
NFL, what is it? NFL package.
That's what I'm getting.
The same games y'all watching.
That's what I'm getting this year.
But yeah, it's good to have you on here, Steve, man. Good
stuff. Steve, man.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
It's been a pleasure, man. I know everybody said we're not, advertising because no, we're not. We didn't advertise for 242 episodes. Okay, if you don't know by now what all that stuff is, we want to talk to the guests mainly. That's what we want to spend some time with talking with you.
So we got Wednesday, Surviving Mr. Charles at 12. Then Sunday we're gonna be bringing a whole bunch of previous guests on to speak for a few moments. We will be in a lot of emphasis on a few minutes.
A few minutes. Yes.
But on a serious note, we've had a lot of great people on this podcast over the years. And then we can have a moment also for Queen Sheila on there.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then of course Joe will be on. Her husband will be on the podcast. So y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
To these last two. This is basically the last week.
That's two.
Yeah, last week. Yeah.
245. Mr. Charles, did you tell Tina? Did you give Tina the instructions?
You know what I'm doing, and no offense to Tina, I'm getting people like Melva. Melva's on here all the time. We're trying to get people, Keela, they on here every single week. Some people, no offense, that they're one and done.
Right.
You know, they're well done. We don't see them anymore in like a whole year. So I'm trying to get people that are constantly on here. Swirl. Every time we had
Alexa,
Alexa, you know, people like that has been here and supported her and supported us all this time. You know, we're gonna try to get them on here. Especially like Melvin.
Mr. Charles, at NOLA this year, I was standing in the hall, and this beautiful chocolate sister came up and just hugged me, and she said, "I just loved you. I just love talking to you." And I'll sit back, and she stepped back and she said, "You don't know who I am, do you?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know. And it was Melva. And I was like, "Oh, that's who you are." And man, me and Melva hung out just about the whole weekend at NOLA. And she's one of the nicest people that I have ever met in the line dance community.
And her husband,
so
Anthony.
I wanted to make sure for my shout out that I shouted out that I met Melva at Linda Sims' event. And yeah, she deserves to be honored next week.
When we did a military appreciation, we gave Carlos them the plaques. That was Melva. Melva when got them.
That's what you told me. That's what you told me.
I had it all messed up. You know, when she fixed it up, she didn't pay no attention to what I said. Thank God, because she hooked it up. That was her that actually did that. She went out the way, and then also Ra did the shirts. These are the people, y'all, that would just I just called them up on a moment's notice. Sure, we'll do that for you. You know, I don't even see them but once a year. But then that family we're talking about is there. And those are the ones you.
It is.
Those are the ones I want.
It is. And like Steve said, good people attract good people.
Yeah. All time. I like the idea of Linda said. Well, some of the former hosts up here.
Yeah, and let them say what it means to them. Avis always on here, always. So people like that, they will be on here for sure. So Steve, my man.
Yes, sir.
You got any last words you want to say, my brother?
Love, peace, and hair grease.
And we out.
Who we talking to, Carlos? Are we not all bald headed?
I think we all are, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bald headed bunch. Okay. We're a bunch of bald.
That's what line dance does.
But I really do want to thank y'all for this great opportunity that y'all gave me. I want to thank the whole line dance community for being the whole line dance community and having a home after messing around through so many years of my life, actually having somewhere that I really feel like I could be me and I can allow others to be them and grow within myself and give other people opportunity. And they don't mind telling me this, Steve, that I think that you're doing a good thing for us, and it makes me feel good. That part really, really, it's like, damn, I'm actually doing something. And I thank y'all for that opportunity. Did it doom.
I think Mr. Charles froze again.
The podcast mad at him.
But yeah, we're gonna go off on that note. Stay tuned next week. We got 2 episodes, like I said, Wednesday, 12 noon. We got Mr. Charles, and then we have an extended version for our final episode Sunday, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's talk soul line dancing with a lot of special guests. Today, we'd like to thank Mr. Charles, Brian Price from Southside Urban Line Dance. And then we got Steve Fun Bunch Dillard. Check in next week. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We are out.
Peace.